All right, good morning, Fairfax County. We're here live from our recruiting event here at the Public Safety Headquarters building. My name is Officer Tara Gerhard. I'm here with Officer Sean Carroll, and we're here to talk to you today about an exciting event here at the Public Safety Headquarters building. We've got SWAT, K-9, members of our helicopter unit coming out. It's going to be a great day if you're looking to be FCPD. So, Sean, if you could, tell us a little bit about how you can apply to become a police officer with the Fairfax County Police Department.
Sure. So if you've always wanted to be a police officer and work for the best agency that's on the East Coast nationally, I'm telling you right now, this is a great opportunity to come join us out here today. To apply, it's pretty basic. My first thing and my first suggestion for people is to say, why do you want to be a police officer? You know, not why, but how come? And once you know that, and this is the move for you, and this is the decision that you decided to make, you go right online at www.fairfaxcounty.gov/police, and you just follow the steps for the hiring process there. It goes over everything from what we're looking for to our requirements and just how long it takes to do the process.
Okay, great. Now, is there an age limit on becoming a police officer with us?
There is an age limit. You have to be at least 20 and a half years old, because by the time you finish the academy, you'll be 21. So 20, again, there's other things. You come out here today, we have so many different programs, from explorers to VIPs, volunteers that volunteer within our department, to auxiliary officers, So age, the youngest, you're looking at explorers, 14, so come on out and join us today.
Okay, and now what if somebody is later in life and decides they want to be a police officer? Is there a stopping point on when we'll take an applicant?
No, there's not. Again, the minimum requirement is 20 and a half, because by the time you finish the academy, you'll be 21. No, we get people retiring from the military switching over to Fairfax, So no, if you have the desire to be a police officer, you're physically fit to do the job, and of good character and reputation, you should come on and try out.
Awesome. Now, what happens if I'm thinking about applying and there might be something in my background I'm a little worried about? Is there anybody I can talk to about that?
That's what we're here for. We have 3 full-time recruiters. You can reach us by email. You can reach us by telephone. And we are open. We're here today. If you have questions, stop by. It's a great opportunity to be able to sit face-to-face with one of us and ask questions. That's what we're here for.
Great. And so just to recap for anybody tuning in, we're here outside of our Public Safety Headquarters, 12099 Government Center Parkway here in Fairfax, Virginia. And we are going to be here from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. today, talking with anybody who's interested in becoming a police officer with the county. All right, just another quick question for you. Can you explain the hiring process from start to finish, just so everybody kind of gets a feel for what they have to go through if they can't make it here with us today?
Absolutely. What we're trying to do, time frame, we're looking at anywhere between 4 and 8 months from the time you actually apply with us to the time you're given a job offer. We're trying to shorten that down to 4 months. We really want people to join on board. Our next academy we're looking at September, October time frame right now. We're looking to fill seats, so that's starting now. We just had a great graduation. So initially you go online. You fill out 57 questions with us. We want your name, your date of birth, your email address. Most importantly, we're going to ask you, are you a U.S. citizen? Do you have a high school diploma that's accredited in Virginia? We do see a lot of people coming over internationally. Again, I was recruited. I was in the military, so I was recruited overseas, heard about Fairfax County. So we do get a lot of international students that want to join our department, but you have to have that high school diploma. That's one of our minimum requirements. Again, we're looking at vision 20/20, or at least correctable to 20/20 through contacts or glasses. Your hearing as well. We give you a full medical background to make sure you meet our requirements. You're looking at criminal history. Again, so felonies, serious felonies, and misdemeanors. Again, those are things that can BQ you or disqualify you from the application process. Be of good character and reputation. We have a standard in Fairfax County that exceeds most departments nationally. Our background investigation is probably one of the most thorough that's out there. A lot of agencies actually look to us to educate their background people on what to do. So to be a part of this department is really an honor. And so those are the processes that we're going through. So it's initial application online to go over, and then what you're going to do is you're going to get a PHS, personal history statement, in your email. When you fill that out, it's a little bit more detailed. It's more like more of a background, where you've lived, where you grew up, your schools. Tell us a little bit more about who you are other than 57 questions. We compare the two of those, and as long as we don't see any discrepancies, look like a good candidate, we'll invite you to come take a physical agilities test at our academy. It's an agilities course, so it's unlike what you see in the military where it's push-ups, sit-ups, mile-and-a-half run. It's an actual agilities course. After that, you're talking polygraph, background investigation, psychological exam. So again, we're trying to shorten it down to 4 months from the time someone initially applies with us to the time they're given a job offer.
So if I apply from out of state, is that time frame, like, can I do a couple things at once in a short time frame instead of making a bunch of trips down to Virginia?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's kind of what this MRU unit that we're sitting in right now is all about. It's about outreach and getting out there in the community, but more so, last year, for instance, we applied from everywhere from Boston all the way down to Atlanta. And we would tell folks, let us know you're from out of town, and we'll schedule that personal, that interview, your physical agilities test, and maybe the polygraph for the next day. So we try to make sure we accommodate those out-of-state people. Perfect.
And so this is a really unique mobile recruiting unit, is what MRU stands for. We can actually do interviews and different things on the bus.
We can. We can outreach. It's about getting out in the communities and saying we are here. Yes, social media is out there. We got Facebook and Instagram and all that, but this is a way to really interact with us and get our recruiters out there, get us out there in the neighborhoods, and sit down and talk to us. Can it be a little intimidating? Yes, it can. But you know what? If you really want to be a police officer, you have that confidence, skills. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for skill sets, whether it's confidence and motivation. So when we come out, we're saying our doors are open to you. Come join us, be FCPD.
Perfect. And today, here at this hiring event or this recruiting event, people can come here, get interviewed, and you can even help them fill out the application, correct?
Correct. Absolutely. We will have recruiters on the bus ready to sign you up today. Absolutely.
And we also have some of our specialty units in the lobby of the Public Safety Headquarters building, so you can talk to them face-to-face, one-on-one with crime scene, canine, SWAT. If you have any of those aspirations, those are all available for you today, which is a really unique event. Now, Sean, what happens if somebody can't make it here today? When is the next event kind of like this happening?
Sure. So our next local event is going to be March the 16th at the Fairfax County Criminal Justice Academy in Chantilly. So, come on out. Keep a lookout on Facebook because that's where we like to send all that information out. But we're going to be other locations. Quantico, Belvoir, going to Liberty University. So our outreach is we're really branching out.
Perfect. And next Friday, that event is going to be at the Fairfax Criminal Justice Academy from 10:30 to 3:30. And I believe we're going to have our explosive ordnance division out there with you guys that day.
Yep.
And you can even do tours of the facility that you would potentially train in, which is also a really unique opportunity.
That is pretty sweet.
And speaking of tours, we can actually give you tours of the Public Safety Headquarters here today, as well as our police museum.
Yep.
And if you come out, you can even get a chance to use our PRISM system.
PRISM is a sweet system.
Which is pretty cool. We'll put you into a scenario where you actually have to react with a weapon or without. So that's a neat feature that we're offering here today, too. So let's just give a quick tour of the bus, and then hopefully we'll see you guys out here later this afternoon.
Sure. So right now we're sitting in the back. This is an interview area. We have a television and things of that nature where we show just some FCPD stuff. We have pictures of different units. We always get people interested in, well, how do I become forensics? How do I get on the K9? How do I become a part of the helicopter unit? One of the things I like to tell people is we are the largest police agency countywide in Virginia. You want to get with a department where you can move around, try different things, whether it's supplemental teams or temporary assignments, to see and get your feet wet and see if you like things. So we try to put images around of what the applicants coming on the bus to talk with us can see and surround themselves and get a feel for the units. We could even do a polygraph on the bus if we had to. So when we travel, we can actually say, hey, if we get enough people from a certain location, we can come back, invite those people on the bus to just speed up the process. We don't want to lose anybody. We definitely are opening our doors, and especially when it comes to mirroring our community for our police department. That is a big thing. We want everybody to come out, and if this is a dream of yours, that's my thing. Come on out today. It's a great opportunity, but keep your eyes on Facebook because I know we always post when we have our next job hiring fairs.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
Okay. On Twitter as well.
Twitter.
All right, so let's just walk down the bus here real quick and show them what we have to offer.
All right. So in this section here, again, we have refreshments, people that come on the bus. Again, they can come on. We have coffee and things like that. We didn't set it up right now. This is another interview area right here. So again,